Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Homechoir. And today, of course, is classical and trad. We've got something a bit different for you today. We're not going to be singing in harmony. Instead, we're all going to work together on one lovely unison sound as we sing this lovely little bit of Fauré, the Ave Maria. And I know lots of you are here to see if we can catch a glimpse of this medal that I was awarded yesterday. I do indeed have it just here. I shall be showing it to you very shortly. Just bear with me a moment whilst I do my customary sound checks. But I hope you're all having an excellent day. Special hello to dear Jill, whose birthday it is, I believe, today. Let me double check. Yes, it is. Lots of love to you, Jill. I hope you're having a fantastic day. And hope, Susanna, hope you enjoyed your birthday yesterday. And, of course, that wonderful concert where you got to hear the great Ashley Riches sing. I can't wait to get to hear all these wonderful musicians myself. Okay, so my piano's working. Do I have an acoustic? Let's just see. No. Oh, that's interesting. Let's try this little trick. There we go. Couldn't get the door to the cathedral to open, so a little bit sticky. Ave Maria. Nice little tune, this. Monsieur Fauré was certainly on good form when he wrote this one. I just need to check that I've got my teaching slides working. I'm trying something new today, ladies and gentlemen. It's always a little bit of a worry when you're trying something new like this. Is this actually going to work? So let's click over to the teaching slides. And if I do this, let's just see, let me click there. Can I control it with my iPad? This is the new bit of technology. It's a bit of code, and it was working just before I came online, and now it's not working. Oh well, I'll click it through with my mouse. That'll be fine. Isn't that just typical though? Okay, but that's fine. And just to check the recording as well. Très bien. That is sounding very nice indeed. Okay. Nope, this funky new connecting thing that I was promised would work is not working, probably because I'm streaming. Oh well, all is well. Let's go back to our chat window. And yes, how is everyone doing today? Well, I hope. Wednesday already, says Mary. Absolutely right. Well, let me say hello to everyone. I'm going to get my chat to pop out and have a look at my participants. Of course, I've got lots and lots of lovely people here who aren't in the chat today for whatever reason. Maybe you don't chat. Maybe you just enjoy watching and singing along. Maybe you're watching us later on Catch Up. Well, however you're enjoying Homechoir, thank you so much for being here. A special hello, as always, to Helen and Bill in California. Helen and Bill, thank you so much. They've sent me some wonderful gifts, including those of you on the Haydn course will recognise this. This is the Collected Correspondence and London Notebooks of Joseph Haydn. I've been looking for this book, I'm not kidding, for decades, ladies and gentlemen, and it arrived yesterday, and I am just made up. I've got so much reading to do. But this is everything that Haydn wrote when he was in England, particularly in London, although it does cover his trip to Bath and Bristol as well. Just thank you so much, Helen and Bill, for your immense generosity. Thank you. And a very special hello to Anne and Linda, as always. Hello to Sue and Tony, to Maureen, to Katie, to Sally and Annie, and to Val, and everyone else who I know watches us later on Catch Up. And hello to everyone who's here in the comments. Look at this huge number of people here. Hello to Albert. I hope you had a good trip. It's great to see you. Hello to Alison. Hello, Angela. Good afternoon, Barbara. Hello to Breda. Hello to Carol and Carolyn. Carolyn, I saw your message about singing the Fauré Madrigal. How lovely. Hello to Christine. Thank you for your messages this morning, Christine. Very, very kind of you. Hello to dear Christine. I hope you and Peter are very well. And thank you again for the coffee, which I'm enjoying right now. Hello to dear Dorothy. Hello, Liz. Good afternoon to Emma. Hello, Jill. Happy birthday. Hello to Gwyn. Hello to Epi and Anna. Hello to Jane. Good afternoon to Janet. Hello, Jean. Hello, Jean. Hello to Jenny. Good evening to Jill. Thank you for your lovely message, Jill. Really kind of you. Hello to Kareth. Good afternoon, Kathy. Who else has just joined us? Oh, I'm not sure that was. Hello to Leslie. Good afternoon, Lisa. Thank you for your lovely email. Hello to Lorraine. Good afternoon to Marion. Hello, Mary. Good afternoon to Michael. Hello to Mike. Mike, just to answer your question about the other day, the over the hills and far away. It wasn't any kind of cadence at all. We actually ended on an unresolved dominant chord with a 4/3 suspension, basically to give you the impression that it was just carrying on. So there was no cadence. So it's a slightly trick question, but I loved your enthusiasm. Thank you for that. Hello to Nikki. Thank you again for the lovely card, Nikki. Lots of people are popping up now. It's so lovely to see everyone. Hello, Kit Kat. Good afternoon. Hello to Paul and Nancy. Good afternoon to Ruth. Hello, Sheila. Hello, Sue. Hello, Susanna. Bonjour, Suzanne. And all right, Terry and everyone. Great to see you all. How are we all doing? We all have to sing congratulations and celebrations. Fabulous. People are talking about having Messiah. Jane says, had Messiah blasting out the audiologist's door. Oh, fantastic. Isn't that great? Or lots of people have sent me some absolutely gorgeous messages over the last day or so since the award of the BEM yesterday. And lots of people have been saying, are you going to show the medal? Of course I'm going to show the medal, because this was a medal that was awarded specifically for starting Homechoir. It's not to say that my work with the self-isolation choir wasn't sort of included in it, but when I received the nomination, it was specifically for starting Homechoir, which is absolutely wonderful. So yesterday morning, the Lord Lieutenant of Gloucestershire, Sir Edward Gillespie, OBE, visited my family and myself here at the house. We were thinking about having something a bit grander, but we felt it was probably a bad idea given the situation that the country is still in, and it would just be the height of irony to catch COVID or even pass COVID on at an event to celebrate what we did during COVID. So we had a private ceremony here at the house, and it was lovely. The children stayed home for the morning. We met in the garden, and Sir Edward was in all of his finery. And what he said to me was wonderful. He arrived. I said, I've got some presents for you. And I gave him a couple of what were Self-Isolation Choir, Now Cry of the Earth CDs. He said, before that, he said, would you like me to make you a BEM? And it was a lovely question to be asked. Yes, please. So we had this rather lovely ceremony in my back garden. And he presented me, ladies and gentlemen, with this rather lovely box, inside which we find the BEM, and I love the fact that you folks know me so well. I saw Gloria's comment, who absolutely nailed it. It's just the right colour, ladies and gentlemen. It's what I've come to term Cantelé red. Okay, it's a lovely, lovely colour, just right. And then inside here, lovely box here. As I showed the choir yesterday, it says, by appointment to Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth, medalists, Worcestershire Medal Service in Bromsgrove, and I shall take the medal out to show you. So here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Behold, this is what a BEM looks like, and it even has the right ribbon colour. Well spotted, Gloria. Absolutely. So on the front it says, "For God and the Empire, for meritorious service." There we are. And then on the back we have the Queen's insignia. That's ER and 2 for Elizabeth II. And it says just below that, instituted by King George V. And so this was a medal that was first awarded in 1917. And it's only recently, in the last 10 years, been brought back into circulation as a medal for civilians. So there we are, everyone. I have this beautiful presentation box, and that is going to live behind me. I know I've got the void down today. That's because the shelves are a bit of a mess. I pulled lots of my lovely artifacts off the shelf to show the Lord Lieutenant, and I haven't had a chance to put them back. So I thought, rather than you seeing the shelves in that mess, I thought we'd be in the void today. But the medal is going to form part of the Homechoir broadcast experience. I think I might have it nestled in between Wolfgang and the Heelan Q, but we'll see. So there we are, everyone. Thank you so much for your lovely, lovely comments. Open the box. Where have I heard that before? Well, there we are, ladies and gentlemen, and I can't thank you all enough. There are people watching right now. I don't know who, because I the people who get these awards We don't find out who put us forward. We don't get to read any of the letters, but I do know that there are people watching right now who wrote letters in support of this, and I just want to thank all of you. It really does mean the world. It's a huge, well, it's literally an honour. So thank you, dear friends. Now, we have some gorgeous music to learn today, so do please enjoy. We're going to be learning all together. It's going to be unison experience, folks, which is a bit of a change for our classical and trad. So do enjoy, as I say, this gorgeous bit of Fauré, the Ave Maria. You'll find the score for it in the description. And do, of course, please keep chatting. It's where the heart of the choir is, in the chat. But I think we should begin. So here we go, everyone. You know what to do. We're going to wave our fingers at the screen and make the all-important noise. Ready? Fantastic. Well done, everyone, and welcome to Classical and Trad. Something a bit different this week. We're going to be singing a bit of Fauré, nothing different there. We've sung his music before, but we're not going to be singing a piece in harmony. We're going to be singing something in unison. A very, very lovely, quite simple, relatively speaking, setting of Ave Maria by Fauré, which is written for baritone / mezzo-soprano. So even those of us with low voices, the highest note in this is only an E, and even then it can be floated. So some really nice shaping to be done today, and I thought that would give us an opportunity to not just blast through as quickly as possible and then sing it and that's it. Give us a chance to actually listen to it, talk about the shaping, work on the phrasing, and then sing it through perhaps a little bit more confidently than we do sometimes on classical and trad. And then, of course, this will form the basis of our Sacred Sing on Sunday, so make sure you're there for that. And, of course, Fun Friday this week is going to be a belter. We're turning it over pretty much to Homechoir. So we've got Your Words for the Laughing Policeman. We've got Nesta's fantastic Ode to Puddings. We've got Kit Kat, the Delivery Van cometh, and more Homechoir songs. So we've got the rest of this week all sorted, and can't wait to see you at those rehearsals. And don't forget, this week we've got a very special poll on via our email newsletter to choose those only four pieces that we're going to sing and send starting in a couple of weeks. So if you want to be involved in that all-important poll to choose these pieces, well, make sure you're signed up to our email newsletter, which is completely free. Go to our website, homechoir.uk, click at the top where it says sign up for the newsletter, fill in the form, click submit, and you're done. And that email will arrive and you can take part in the all-important vote, everyone. So let's get started, shall we? We'll have a bit of a warm-up before we learn. We've got plenty, I hope, of time today. Let's give ourselves a bit of a cathedral acoustic. How's the cathedral sounding? Nice and echoey today. The verges have swept up. That's very good. So if everyone could please stand up for me. Thank you very much. And plant your feet a shoulder's width apart. Really does sound like a cathedral today. Let's take a couple of deep breaths in and out. It's lovely to see everyone. Hello to Elaine. Hello to Morik and Fiona. And everyone who's arrived since we started the broadcast. Nice deep breaths. And a sigh. Splendid. Another one of those, please. Deep breath. And sigh. Splendid. Rolling your shoulders around, please, everybody. That's great. And then rolling the shoulders back the other way. Wonderful. And then bring them up to your ears, please. Deep breath, and as you breathe out, let your shoulders fall. Splendid. And just roll your head around. Just stretch these muscles out, please, everyone. Very good. People are asking about the photographs from yesterday. I think Anna's going to have a go at putting them on the website, but they are there on Twitter. And it was a very lovely occasion. And yes, the children did get a bit twitchy. I think as soon as they realised the Lord Lieutenant yesterday hadn't brought anything for them, just a medal for Dad, but the kids got cake, so all is well. Okay, let's do a bit of humming, shall we? Back to the cathedral, and we'll start here on this note. So hum with me, please, everyone. Deep breath, and off we go. And up a semitone. Now an ooh. And again. And an aw, and an and an ah, after me, everyone. Ma, ma, ma. Your turn. Lovely. Ya, ya, ya. Splendid. Me, me, me. And one more. Yo, yo, yo. Thank you, everybody. Splendid. Okay, so away with the acoustic for now, and let's bring the score on screen so we can learn this lovely bit of Fauré. I've just had a thought, actually. I meant to change this. Bear with me a moment, everyone. I'm just going to shift myself up the screen, make myself slightly smaller, and go up the side here. Because as somebody very kindly pointed out, if I don't do that, we've got Homechoir just over my face. Some might say it's an improvement, but anyway, let's have a look at this piece. As I say, this is in unison. There's no need for individual soprano, alto, tenor, bass rehearsals. Everyone is very welcome to sing along. And let's have a little look at this first of all. Before we sing it, let's take the time to actually examine the score for a change. Normally we just throw ourselves straight in. So we are here, we've got a time signature of 3 in a bar. The tempo is moderately slow. It's this sort of 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and so on. So it's a nice sort of fairly pedestrian tempo, andante, if you will. The performance direction is dolce, which means sweetly, and we have a key signature of 4 flats. Those of you who were on my Around Sound course, I'm not going to tell you what key it is. You're going to tell me in the comments which key it is. I've just seen big capital letters, happy birthday to Jill. You're quite right, everyone. Bear with me a minute. We're just going to pause the teaching. This is how you know it's a live broadcast, everyone. Let's sing happy birthday to dear Jill. Thank you for the nudge, everyone. 1, 2. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jill. Happy birthday to you. Many happy returns of the day, Jill, and thank you everyone for the little nudge. Very subtle, or not. Fantastic. So let's go back to this gorgeous bit of Fauré, and let's have a listen to it all the way through. We have time, so we're going to follow it along on screen. The score will change as we go. And what I want you all to do, ladies and gents, is just to follow the shape of the melody. Okay, some of you might want to practice a bit of sight singing. For those of you who find sight singing a little bit, I suppose, nerve-wracking, a bit scary, in this scenario, there is literally nothing you can do wrong. I just want you to follow the melody. If you feel like singing along, well, then that's great. First thing to bear in mind is that when you're sight singing, try and get the shape of the tune. Don't worry too much about the words. And let's see how we go. So, everyone, let's have a little sing through this. I shall conduct you and follow it along on screen. Now, we're in the key of what key? A flat major. Thank you. Well done, everyone. A flat major. What do you get if you drop a piano on a military training ground? Yes, ha 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 ha. Let's have a little listen. Here we go, from the beginning.
et bene
And there we have it, folks. So that is how the piece is going to sound at the end. That is obviously sung with a baritone voice. But as you noticed, it only goes up. The highest note is an F flat. Some of us are going to need to stand on scaffolding to get that. But for the rest of us, I think it should be pretty much within our register. If it does go too high, either drop down the octave, go into falsetto, or just hang on and we'll be with you in a moment. So from the beginning, let's have a look at this. So this first phrase, dolce, very, very sweet. And so it sounds like this. Let me get my score up on screen here. So we have a little introduction as it climbs the ladder. And that's our... Lovely. So we're going to grow to the middle and then die away. Sing that with me, please, everyone. Huge breath. 2, 3. Ave Maria. Excellent. Very nice indeed. So we're going to give that, as I say, some nice shape, growing to the middle and then dying away towards the end. Now, this being Fauré, he does tend to do things in pairs. Just Mr. Fauré, if he has a nice idea for a melody, he's not just going to play it once, he's going to play it twice. So let's carry on. Oh, I'm sorry you folks have got buffering. That's a little bit odd. Everything seems to be all right at this end. So hopefully you'll be picking me back up in a moment. I've got no problems with the connection, so it's probably an issue with YouTube. Sorry about that, folks. Hope you're back. So let's carry on. Grazia. So this is bar 6 after 1, 2, 3, 1. Grazia plena. All right, listen to that again. Grazia plena. Fabulous. So let's sing from the beginning, please, everybody. I do hope we've managed to resolve the buffering problem. As I say, it does seem to be all right. Anyway, from the beginning. So we're going to breathe and we're going to sing Ave Maria, gratia plena. Excellent. So each of those phrases is almost like a single breath. Then over to the next bar, we sing Dominus tecum. And notice we're going to land on tecum, and then we're going to die away. Tecum. So we get that nice, slightly unresolved feeling. So sing with me, Dominus tecum, whichever octave suits you, from bar 9, 2, 3. Dominus tecum. Excellent. We then carry on, again, based on what we've just sung. So it's 1, benedicta tu. Then it carries on, in mulieribus. So let's just gather that all together. From benedicta tu in bar 11. Listen to it, follow it along, sing it if you like. From from bar 11 and 1. Benedicta tu in mulieribus. Excellent. Now, the direction above us here is poco a poco crescendo, which is little by little. That's what poco a poco means. Crescendo, getting louder. So we're just going to ever so gently turn up the volume through eribus, and then grab a breath for the next phrase, because this is one of the big phrases. Et benedictus fructus ventris tui. So listen to it, follow it along from bar 15. We drop down to the E flat and we sing 2, 3. Et benedictus fructus ventris tui, Jesus. There's actually quite a lot of notes to get into a short space. You need to make sure you've taken a big, big breath before. And as we're singing this together chorally, just breathe wherever makes sense for you. So from Et Benedictus in bar 15, sing with me. 1, 2, 3. Et benedictus fructus ventris tui, Jesus. Fabulous. As we have time, ladies and gents, let's sing from the beginning to there. All right, from the beginning, here we go. Breathe. Ave Ave Maria, breath. Gratia plena, Dominus tecum, breath. Benedicta tu in mulieribus, et benedictus fructus ventris tui, Jesus. Excellent. I do appreciate it's quite a tricky line there, trying to find somewhere to breathe. But as I say, so we're singing it chorally for today. Just stagger the breathing. Breathe wherever makes sense for you. Now, I was saying earlier on, this thing about Fauré is that he has this habit of finding a nice little chord sequence. It's usually just a movement between two chords, slightly unexpected. And when he finds one of those, you know he likes it because he plays it more than once. And so this is a good example of this. Listen to this. It goes, Sancta Maria. First of all, isn't that a nice little chord sequence? Listen to it just on its own. And so he does it again. Mater Dei. So let me put those two together. We get Sancta Maria, Mater Dei. All right, once more with me, please. Sancta Maria. And obviously this again is marked dolce, so really sweet. Lean into it so we get a really nice shape for each of these two bar phrases. Sancta Maria, Maria with me, please, from bar 21. 1, 2, 3. Sancta Maria, Mater Dei. Excellent. Now we've got another crescendo marked above us on the score, and we start here on ora pro nobis peccatoribus, and it goes like this. 2, 3. Ora pro nobis peccatoribus. All right, listen to that again. Follow it along. 2, 3. Ora pro nobis peccatoribus. Excellent. So let's do that little section together from Sancta Maria in bar 21. How's everyone doing? Excellent. Good. Janet's got it absolutely right. So French. It is an absolutely typical bit of French writing. So so full of expression, and makes a good impression. Expressionist and impressionist. So here we go. From Sancta Maria, bar 21. 2, 3. Sancta Maria, Mater Dei, ora pro nobis peccatoribus. Now it's time for a bit of drama. And now what we're seeing is lots and lots and lots of flats and double flats. Now don't let this put you off, folks. In fact, I'm not even going to explain what the notes are. I'm just going to play the tune. Because if you start reading double flats, it just starts to get really quite scary, if I'm honest. So our tune goes, Nunc et in hora mortis nostrae. And it's definitely dramatic. Listen to that again. Just be careful of the C natural on mortis nostrae, okay? Really dig in here, nice and dark. From Nunc et in hora, from bar 29. 2, 3. Nunc et in hora mortis nostrae. Fabulous. Well done, everyone. It's such a nice little bit, that. And it's, again with the little sequence that he's discovered. I like the way this particular chord sounds. I'm going to play it twice. And the third time, because he's an excellent composer, he changes it to that chord. Really rather nice. And so Nunc et in hora mortis nostrae here, starting in bar 33, goes like this. Nunc et in hora mortis nostrae. And I know it's covered with C flats and F flats and so on. Don't let that put you off. That's basically an E major arpeggio in first inversion. And then B major. Right, so don't worry about the written notes. Listen to it by ear, and let's follow it along. From Non et in order, and this is the absolute climax of the piece. It's really, really big, so you can really go for it. Non et in order, please, from bar 33, deep breath, 2, 3. Non et in hora mortis nostrae. Excellent. So let's go back to the start of the dramatic section here, everyone. So notice the non et in order, the first version of this that we sing here is piano, and it gradually increases in dynamic until we get that really big version here, which is forte. So from bar 29, non et in order, nice deep breath, 1, 2, 3. Non et in order mortis nostrae, non et in hora mortis nostrae. Excellent. Definitely works better in the cathedral acoustic, doesn't it? Now we have a beautiful amen. This is a very, very lovely amen. Actually, Fauré writes amens, I think, better than most other composers. The amen at the end of the second movement of the Fauré Requiem, the offertorium, is just sublime. And this one, well, it's from the same sort of stable, because he does some rather adventurous harmonic things. We start here and we float this. Now, I know for some of us this is very high, so feel free to sing it, which octave suits you, although basses, I probably wouldn't sing it down there. Oh, but it's up to you. Okay, if you're an octavist, go for it. It sounds like this. 1, 2, 3. Amen. Isn't that lovely? Very unexpected. So let's sing that together. Ready? From Amen, bar 37. Ready? 2, 3. Amen. Excellent. And then we have one more amen. We then sing amen. Pardon me. So just follow that along. Okay, let's sing that together from 41. 1, 2, 3. On the end to add to the acoustic. So let's just very quickly sing from the start of the amen to there. So this is bar 37, starting on that note for tenors and basses, or there if you prefer, of course. Here we go. Nice deep breath. 2, 3. There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Well done. Very, very well done. So let's quickly revise what we're going to do in a moment when we sing it through. So the first 2 bars is literally just this, climbing the ladder, handing you your first note. So given that we know it's only 6 beats before we come in, I would suggest as soon as you hear the piano start, you take your breath and then place just where it needs to be. Okay, don't grab a breath suddenly before a piece like this. You need to prepare and place the first note beautifully, as if you were laying the table for an honoured guest, a Lord Lieutenant, if you will. So we shape this first phrase beautifully, sing it really sweetly. Gratia plena. If you can, roll your R's, please, on gratia. Dominus tecum benedicta tu. This lovely, very, very sweet phrase. Then growing through bar 14 to that big moment. Fructus, benedictus fructus ventris tui, Jesus. We pull back there. Then we start this little sequence with these nice chords. Mater Dei, all very soft, and then growing. Ora, ora pro nobis peccatoribus, pulling back. The darkness then arrives. Nunc et in hora mortis nostrae. Then the big climax of the piece. Nunc et in hora mortis mortis nostrae, and then this beautiful Amen, so soft, so gentle, to send the piece off into the ether. So let's sing it, shall we, everyone, from the beginning. So you'll be singing along with a recording I did of this yesterday, and on Sunday, of course, we will sing this as part of our Sacred Sing. I just felt it was time we did something a little bit different. So no, there is no harmony this week. It is just a tune, but what a tune. So let's sing it all together. Here is Fauré's Ave Maria. Enjoy, everyone. Off we go. Well done, everybody. I really hope you enjoyed that one. That was one of those sort of flicking through books of anthems and books of pieces, and I looked and I thought, no, it's not in harmony. And then I looked at the tune. I thought, that's a lovely tune, and I thought everyone would like to learn it all together. And so it's been a great pleasure, as always, teaching it to you. As it was going, I was thinking, I do think it's the kind of piece that's crying out for a 4-part choral version. So I'll add that to my list of things that I'll be doing in my copious free time. At some point, possibly early next year, we'll sing a 4-part version of that, because I think that would be rather special. Thank you ever so much, everyone. I really hope, as I say, you've enjoyed today. Thank you for coming along and being part of Classical and Trad. We are, of course, be back to singing in harmony next week. And we have the Fun Friday extravaganza to look forward to in a couple of days, where we'll be singing your songs. That is to say, songs you've written or you've written the words for, which, of course, is always an absolute hoot. So join us for that. Sacred Sing, as I say, on Sunday. Don't forget to sign up for the newsletter where you can vote for Sing and Send, which starts 2 weeks today, which is going to be really exciting. We'll be telling you all about that next week. And otherwise, if you're involved in the various Haydn projects that I'm working on at the moment, well, I'll see some of you at 5 o'clock for a rehearsal and the rest of you at the Around Sound course later tonight. And otherwise, everyone, enjoy the rest of your week. Happy birthday to Jill. And we'll see you very soon. All the best, folks. Take care. Bye-bye.